Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm just going to do a real quick general reading. This one is not zodiac sign specific. It might be your story today. It might not be. Not every reading will be for you. You may be drawn to the title. You may just be drawn to watch on a certain day, but when you see it is when you're supposed to see it. All right, let's say a quick blessing and we will find out who this story is for and what it's all about. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, I'm going to start with this Chicoli deck here. Find out how you guys are doing. I'm recording this on a very snowy Monday. Got the Nine of Wands on its side. Oh boy. And I have the Eight of Cups. I have the World in the reverse. And I have the Judgment card. Okay, so whoever this reading is for, you've been in conflict with someone for a while. And it feels like whoever you are, you've been putting up a lot of boundaries around yourself with this person. This could be a love relationship. It doesn't have to be. But there is an energy of not being able to let one another go here. So while we have a lot of walls and boundaries being put up, there's still this energy of someone who's holding on to another person. And this Chicoli deck, I feel like it explains and illustrates the Eight of Cups really well, in the sense that everyone would be better off in this situation if the two of you could let each other go. But for whatever reason, there's kind of a clinging here for both of you. With this World card in the reverse, it indicates the World is the final card in the major arcana of a deck of tarot cards, right? And it is everything that we have to wrap up and tie in a nice, neat little bow before we can move on to the next phase of our life, which is the number 0, the Fool card, right? The World's the number 21. It's this energy of someone who is really struggling to move on to the next phase because they are still holding on to either a past person or a past conflict with a past person. And I don't know that this person is like, I shouldn't even say past person. This person feels like they're very much in your present, whoever you are. But we have this Judgment card, which is what we get to right before this World card, right? So number 20, here's the number 21. But this Judgment card is someone who finally comes to the realization that the key to them being out of this can't see the forest for the trees sort of vibe is letting go of whatever this other thing is here. You may be in a position where you're trying to move on with your life and you have someone else who's holding on to you and keeping you from moving forward. Or you may be doing this with someone else in your life. Let's get more. I have the King of Pentacles here, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, masculine energy here. And I have the Magician in the reverse. Quite honestly, the Magician in the reverse is someone who's very manipulative. The Magician, when they're in the upright position, that's someone who is really in the flow of life. All of their spell work, you know, because magicians, that's kind of like the vibe, right? Whoever they are, whenever they're in the upright position, everything is going according to plan. Everything that they want to happen happens because they are in union with a higher power. They are someone whose spells are acknowledged by the universe. Whenever we have them in the reverse, it feels like everything that they try isn't working out. Every plot, every tactic that they use, it just kind of falls flat on its face for whatever reason, and it can cause them to be kind of shady. Someone who is not getting their needs met, whatever they feel those needs are, can oftentimes resort to ulterior motives there, or have ulterior motives and use negative tactics to get their needs met. This person, whoever is doing the clinging, may be trying to manipulate your feelings and emotions about situations. They may be trying to guilt you into staying. It's interesting because both this Magician and this Eight of Cups have people in cages, have birds in cages. There's someone here who may not want you to tell the truth about the things that have been going on in your relationship. And I have this King of Pentacles down here in the bottom in the upright position, who's The King of Pentacles, when they're in the upright position, this is someone who's trying to do the right thing for everybody involved. This is someone who is used to taking care of everyone. They're used to being the primary supporter, like financial supporter in a household, or they're used to being the one who takes care of all of the subordinates at work. This is someone who everybody comes to with their problems because this is the fix-it person, okay? Whether you're male or female. But it feels like whoever this King of Pentacles is, they have experienced this kind of a wake-up call with this Judgment energy where they all of a sudden feel a lot more empowered than they did before. It could be that you finally are clued into the manipulation you've been experiencing at the hands of this other person. You could be the person who's been trying to manipulate situations in a relationship because you just didn't know how to let go. No judgment, right? I mean, we're not all perfect, and we're certainly not all perfect all the time, right? Life's about learning. I've got the Page of Swords that comes out on its side. This is, this relationship could involve children for one thing, but also this is someone who's going to have difficult conversations about what they need. This King of Pentacles is going to have to put on the big boy boots and be honest with whoever has been manipulating this energy, whether it's with yourself or whether it's with another person, about what you need for the future and how you need to basically extract yourself from this situation. I have the High Priestess in the reverse. Quite honestly, whoever you are, if you are this King of Pentacles energy, you missed a lot of the red flags with this other person, whoever was doing this kind of manipulative energy, this kind of hanging on energy. You missed a lot of these red flags. You may have been too busy with work. You may have been too busy running a household or a business, something like that. But you missed a lot of these signs, and somebody's kind of kicking themselves for that now. I'm going to clarify with another deck. I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot because I can already see the Magicians camping out here on top of the deck, and we've already had the Magician. So let's put that aside. Now we have this in the upright position. Somebody decided, and we've got the Tower moment here on top of the deck here too. There's a lot of major arcana here with the World card, the Tower card, this Judgment, and this High Priestess in the reverse. These, and the Magician out here twice now. There's a moment that happens for someone here where we have the facade crumbling. You can see that this Magician and this Tower both have masks, and something comes to light. Today, this week, whenever you hear this, there's something coming to light about this situation. Someone's mask has fallen off and the truth has been revealed about their true character, their true motives, their true intentions. And whoever this King of Pentacles is, it feels like you sat and watched some of these things happening in the past and you didn't say anything about it because you really hoped it was going to improve. You hoped it was going to get better. You gave this person the benefit of the doubt. You really did. But something has happened here that's shaken up your feelings about this situation. And now and this is an energy of procrastination with this Eight of Swords. I always think of it as like the Scarlett O'Hara card. I won't think about it today. I'll think about it tomorrow. Yeah, well, today is now tomorrow. And now it's time. It's catching up to somebody here. And we've got the World out again. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And I have this Queen of Cups energy with their back turned to this whole situation. Somebody here files for some kind of independence for themselves. Whether this is in love, whether this is in a career position, I'm not sure. But somebody here is removing themselves from a situation. Somebody here is finally seeing the truth for what it is. This World energy is now in the upright position. Second time you've had this card out, right? This is great that you already have repeat cards in here. I love it when you give me repeat cards because that tells me the energies that are the most important to your story. This World energy means somebody, it's time. It is time to end this situation. If you ever needed somebody to say it's time, it is time now. There's this, I always think of this one. This is the vice versa tarot. It's printed on both sides. It's great. But you can see in the background, there's a red candle, a blue candle. It's kind of like that red pill, blue pill from the Matrix. Like, what do you choose? What do you want your life to be like? Do you want to continue to live like this? Or are we going to do something completely different? Are we going to shake up this system that is clearly something that's been being clung to for far too long? Now we have this Ace of Pentacles coming out here on its side. So whoever you are, you have a new opportunity coming towards you, and it helps you assert your independence. I don't know if this is a new position being offered to you. I don't know. There's this the Ace of Pentacles is all about an authentic, honest truth that is going to grow into something greater. It's a new opportunity that you can kind of take to the bank. You can invest in it comfortably, knowing that it is a solid beginning. Aces are new starts, new fresh starts. Somebody here is ready to make a change. Somebody here is ready to take matters into their own hands, and they're ready to be in alignment with their spiritual purpose. This Magician has this Ace of Pentacles right here in front of them. Now, this Queen of Cups energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this Queen of Wands out here too, because both of them have their backs turned to this situation. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this Queen of Cups has this heron that's been carved into the back of her throne. And he, she, doesn't matter, into the back of their throne. And the heron is a symbol of independence. It's someone who says, I need to do this on my own. I need to make my own way. And this Queen of Wands, it feels like they have spent enough time with this tangled situation behind them. They've grown a lot, and they recognize now that they have a lot of stability inside of themselves that they didn't maybe feel that they had before. If this is your reading, you are someone who didn't have a lot of self-confidence in your ability to make it on your own, and that's changing now. It has to change now. There's someone here who wants something much happier for themselves. They have a vision of what their life could be in the future. The Ten of Cups is about the happiest card you could have in any reading. It can be a family coming together, a blended family coming together. It can be a marriage. It can just be the ultimate happiness in love in your life. And this is something that whoever this is that's extracting themselves from this really codependent situation here, all of a sudden has this in their future, in their mind's eye. I could be happy again. Oh my goodness. Sometimes we spend so much time in challenging relationships, difficult relationships, that we forget what it feels like to even be happy. And it's somebody here has another opportunity that's coming towards them that brings a lot of life and vitality back to their system. It shows them that there's a new way, and that happiness, and while we can't be happy all the time, peace can be restored to this person's life. And I feel like throughout all of this chaos, and it feels like there's about to be some loss here, I feel like we have somebody that recognizes that there was beauty in this relationship at one time, and it's okay to let that go still. There's someone who has new things to discover here, a new life to begin. Not sitting here focused on the loss any longer. Now we're focused on what comes next. All right. And we see the beauty that has come from whatever this relationship or situation has been, but it's still okay to let it go. I like it. Now we've got the Moon card that comes out here. Underneath that can be all about secrets coming to light. It probably has something to do with this tower. Let's find out a little bit more about what those were. You've got the High Priestess out again, and you've got this Hanged Man. I believe that this tower and the things that were left under the surface with this moon, I was saying like secrets coming to light, I feel like whoever is wanting to remove themselves from this sticky situation has had these feelings for a long time. And I feel like that's one of the biggest secrets in this relationship, is that you have wanted to move on and nobody knew it. This other person didn't know that you were hanging on by a thread. And this Hanged Man energy is Piscean energy, but this is someone who, and you've got Pisces out here twice with this High Priestess energy as well. But this is someone who's been waiting on the right moment. They've been waiting to take action. You've had this feeling of wanting to leave for a long time, and you haven't been honest about that. You could be the one who's been wearing this mask. You could have been the one who had been waiting. Someone was clinging to someone here, and someone wasn't telling the truth about how they felt here. We've had some kind of a tower moment where all of these masks have started to fall. Again, I have this High Priestess out, and we've got this red blue energy out here again, right? With the red flames, the blue flames. Somebody has now decided on a new pathway for themselves. And it feels like whoever you are, whatever happens, whatever goes down with this tower, which is it's a shakeup. It feels like it comes out of nowhere. It feels like there's an argument that comes out of nowhere, or there's some kind of big catastrophe that knocks the wind out of your sails. But the truth is, the tower is all about course redirection. And sometimes we have to break down these faulty towers, right? Jump ship and then rebuild in another way. Whoever you are, it feels like you're ready to do that. And you haven't been honest necessarily about your feelings for a long time. And now this tower moment is you telling the truth. You're going to be surprised. I think for a long time, somebody here was afraid that other people were not going to be supportive of their choice to leave this situation. I think that that's not true. You've got the Six of Wands right here, which tells me that you've been through so much. This may have actually been a pretty toxic relationship. I mean, clearly we have a lot of clinging here. We have people who haven't been able to let go. But I was noticing in some of the earlier cards, and I don't think I said it out loud, like this could have been toxic to the point of abusive in some aspect, whether it was emotionally, physically, verbally, whatever. But I think you're going to have a lot more support than you thought that you were going to have. This is someone who's had to fight a difficult battle. And once you are on the other side, you'll be surprised how much people appreciate what you have done in your life for yourself. I have this 10 of swords on the bottom of the deck, which is the minor arcana of the death card. And it can indicate an on again, off again relationship. It can be a sense of betrayal as well. Whoever you are, this is kind of a long time coming. Extracting yourself from this is something that you feel you maybe should have done 2 years ago, and you procrastinated that, right? I won't think about it today. I'll think about it tomorrow. And somebody was ignoring all of the red flags, hoping that by just brushing it under the rug, it would go away, but it never did. It just sat there under the rug and got bigger and bigger and bigger. So now we're left dealing with, you know, the pain of this ending. But whoever you are, I think you've come to the realization, or you're very quickly going to come to the realization that yes, you can do this on your own. Yes, people will support you in this choice, and there is happiness at the end of this road. There really is. And there's a new bright start for someone here as well. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be shocked at how freeing this is for you. And you have a new opportunity that's coming towards you that allows you to make this change, that allows you to make this decision. But it really hinges on you investing in yourself. Because with the Ace of Pentacles on its side here, I know that you're going to have to be the one that's in charge of either turning it into the upright or into the reverse. And it's how much of your positive energy you put into it. Whatever this situation is, if you choose to seek independence from whatever this was over here, you will be successful. You may not think you will be, but you will. You can trust in yourself in a way now that you didn't feel you could before. You didn't trust yourself with this High Priestess in the reverse. You second guessed yourself. You second guessed these red flags that you were being shown on a daily basis. You may have had someone gaslighting you here with that Magician in the reverse, telling you that your feelings were wrong, that your thoughts were wrong, something like that. And now I think that is just a veil that's removed from you. Now you can see the honest truth about this situation, and you will be very successful. You're going to be happy. And you may have also lost some friendships because of whatever this relationship was, if that was the case, and you're afraid that these people are never going to come back into your life. That's not true. You're going to have family support. You're going to have friends support. You're going to have a lot of reconciliatory energy coming into you after you make this transition and this choice. All right? Yes? Good? All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you to those of you who book personal readings with me. I love to read your cards for you. I love to meet you. I love to hear your stories. I learn so much from every one of you. I meet the best people. We have the best subscribers. I know we are a small tribe, but we are full of just lovely, lovely individuals. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm.